Hey RL dears, what's up? I have to apologize for the wet hair and I have to apologize for the poor lighting. I had an intro to the next video, which is called the Sunday Minute. It will be 5 songs each week on a Sunday. Yeah, as I said, I had an intro to the video, but my laptop has had a temper tantrum, and for some reason, this little bit I had at the beginning is just gone. So if you're anything like me on a Sunday evening, I like to have a soundtrack that I can just kind of wind down to and have just like a little chill out to, purely because Monday can get really stressful and I refrain from doing anything on a Sunday evening. Here are 5 songs from my Sunday Honey playlist. You can find it on my Spotify. I will be updating this playlist on a regular basis, but each week I will talk about 5 songs from this playlist. So if you do dig it, please subscribe, please click like, and feel free to throw any of your Sunday suggestions at me as well. I'm always up for discovering new music. And yeah, I hope you enjoy it. So this is the next video, Sunday Minute. Okay, so the first track that I want to share with you guys is a song called Dante's Creek by a musical duo called They. So if you are into dark electronic, soulful kind of tracks, it has a bit of a grunge infusion to it. This song in particular I've chosen because it's the first track I listened to from this album. It did make me giggle a bit because it plays on the theme tune for Dawson's Creek, originally by Paula Cole. Yeah, it's a really, really good song. It's a good intro if you want to know who they are. Like, the vocals are so smooth and so soulful that you kind of forget that it's a very dark song, because you kind of fall into the song. You fall into the whole vibe that it's meant to resonate. They're also playing in London at XOYO in Shoreditch on the 25th of May. Yeah, if they're not sold out, definitely cop a ticket or two. It's looking to be a really, really good gig, especially because of the fact that they are now starting to blow up a bit. So it'd be good to see them in such a kind of, I wouldn't say intimate setting, because XOYO, it isn't that small, but it is not a large venue with, you know, like the standing or seating. It's just a kind of brilliant venue for, you know, a night out and to catch some live music. Okay, so the second track, I'm actually quite biased because I fall in love with both of these artists, and they both released their debut albums this year as well. This song is Cigarettes and Cush by Stormzy and Kehlani. It is on Stormzy's album because it's his song and Kehlani's featuring on it. I went to go see Kehlani last week, and as a surprise she brought out Stormzy, and I just absolutely went apeshit. So long. Sing it up. Come on. You got your cigarettes and Cush. You got your cigarettes and Cush. Just trying to soak in like this incredible chemistry that they both have on stage. Especially actually on this track. Kehlani has well, if you don't know Kehlani, she is an R&B singer. I don't know, she kind of like oozes of 90s R&B, stripped down, a few melodies here and there. The focal point of her songs are her vocals and her lyrics. And she's just like such a beautiful singer as well. She's just so humble and like, oh my god. Her singing is just, it's so smooth, and you can tell that it's so natural as well. And it's just so lovely as well to listen to. So on a track with Stormzy who, all of us Londoners should know Stormzy. He's a brilliant, brilliant rapper. His voice is so deep as well. Like, in contrast with Kehlani on this track, it doesn't sound like it would work, but it just does. Yeah, what a great song. Okay, so another song on this playlist that I do love listening to is called I Do by Musiq Soulchild. I absolutely love the vibe of this song. It gives you this tingly feeling. This song just makes me feel like how he feels during this song. Like, it makes me feel all gooey inside, makes me feel happy. Perfect song to listen to on a Sunday evening, especially before the Monday starts, the Manic Monday. R&B and soul, like 2 perfect styles to listen to on a Sunday evening. Okay, so another song that is on my playlist is True Colours by The Weeknd, taken from his Starboy album. Okay, I have a very like love-hate relationship with The Weeknd, purely because followed his work basically like back in the mixtape days, and his sound back then was a lot drearier than it is now. It was kind of music that you listen to at 4 AM after a crazy night out and you just kind of needed to wind down and just like make sense of the world again. I feel like his stuff now is a lot more commercial, a lot more pop. They're anthems that are repeatedly played at like pubs and like clubs and stuff, which is fine. For me personally, it doesn't really work too well, but this one song on his Starboy album is just like, it's like a cute love song. Okay, the last song I can fit into the Sunday Minute is Moving Backwards by a Tribe Called Quest featuring Anderson .Paak. It's from their album We Got It From Here, Thank You For Your Service, and it is their latest album. I'm so grateful for this album. It gives me such joy to see artists and bands with an established presence on a specific music scene, so in this case a hip-hop scene. They are able to continue to deliver like that high caliber of music that they did back then when they were still evolving up until now. Like, they're still growing within their music. This song in particular does touch on mainly police brutality, the prejudice and racism. We should be way ahead of that now. Like, it's 2017, how is this shit still happening? They performed in the Grammys this year, and that performance just made me go, like, it made me go. So I was like, oh my god, they brought out Busta Rhymes, is this really happening? And you know what? It was so great to see all of them on stage. This includes Anderson .Paak as well. On stage, just united, just basically like getting their music out there and making people aware of what they were, you know, singing about, rapping about, just the message that they wanted to convey. Busta Rhymes did refer to Donald Trump as Agent Orange, which is like fucking fantastic. God, absolute arsehole. I love this track so much because it gives you that, it ignites that can-do attitude that we all have in us, but we just kind of need that push when you're feeling a bit demotivated, and you just kind of need to remember that like we all do have a voice. What better to do it with music? So I guess this song is a good song to kind of like round up the Sunday Minute. So thank you for watching, and yeah, stay posted for any updates.